up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Love Royale. We have made it full circle back to Love Royale. I feel like it's been forever since I played this game. But yeah, we're back. Hopefully the music they are jamming to down below will not copyright us or will not. Hopefully you don't hear it much. But anyways, if you're new here, my name is Leia and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam. Become a bestie. We are getting monetized this year. Journey to 1K subs. So take that time. Hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it. All that good stuff. Everything will be linked down in the description. Check out my playlist. I have a Too Hot to Handle Season 1 playlist. Love Island Season 4, Season 5 playlist, Couple Up Season 1 playlist, and Love Royale Season 1 playlist. So definitely go check out those if you haven't already. We are doing 3 episodes of Love Royale and then going back to Too Hot to Handle. If you didn't know, now you know. Also, I wanted to share with you guys that your girl done got a new phone. New phone, who this? I got the iPhone 14 Pro. Yes, finally upgraded. And I switched my service. I went from Boost to T-Mobile. I need to get me a case because this phone, what the hell is that, man? Anyways, I need to get me a case. All that jazz. Previously on episode 3, we went around talking to the Fab Four, trying to get pictures of what they're putting up for auction for the charity. And then by the end of it, we bumped into the Queen. So that's where we left off. So let's just jump straight on into it. Love Royale Season 1, Episode 4. Let's go. All right. Episode 4, The Knockout Prince. Prince Harry lets off some steam as the gala approaches. You are face to face with Queen Elizabeth, and you're standing right before her throne. The corgis bound over to you and pant happily at your feet. Intriguing choice. All alone in the throne room, it must have been tempting to sit down. I noticed you looking at my late husband's throne. The Duke of Edinburgh did so much for our country and our family, a man of duty. But he was also quite cheeky and would have stolen a quick seat if he'd been in your shoes. Now then, while you've made an impression, we should be introduced properly. You stand up as the Queen waits for you to address her. Address Her Majesty and curtsy. You do a deep curtsy. It is an honor, Your Majesty. Well done, you. I appreciate the proper address page. You know my name? Certainly. It's my job to know everything that's happening in the palace. While the news of your appointment wasn't exactly in my red box today, it is certainly of great importance. Just as tomorrow's charity gala is. That will be the next test in your appointment, one of many to come. Are you quite prepared for your first gala, page? I was born ready. Oh, I just realized the dog's at the bottom. That is too cute. Absolutely. I was born gala ready. Get me into that ballroom because I'm totally prepared. It's lovely to see such youthful excitement back in the palace. But no matter how much one prepares, there can still be surprises at a gala. I expect you'll rise to the challenge just as we all must in times of transition. The Queen looks wistfully to her late husband Philip's chair, still beside her own throne. I've been thinking a lot about transitions lately. I once said, I have to be seen to be believed. But much can be learned by how we are seen, and how we carry the lessons we've learned into the future. That's often the key to where we belong. My grandchildren all have very different ideas of where they belong. They would do well to consider that advice. And it's something you might keep in mind as well, Paige, as belonging is key to all of our journeys. The corgis suddenly hurried around the Queen impatiently. And right now, I know where these corgis belong. And where might that be, Your Majesty? At afternoon tea, of course. Good luck, Paige. Let's hope you won't need it. The queen leaves the throne room followed by her pups. You stand by yourself for a moment, still in a bit of shock. Were you talking to someone just now? If I were, why would I tell you? If I were, why would I tell you? It's not like I can trust you. I know a cover story when I hear one. I think you're lying, Paige. If you were any good at your job, you wouldn't have had to ask in the first place. You're feisty, I'll give you that. But I really should take you to meet Prince Harry in the gym for your next assignment, unless... Unless what? Unless you want to explore the throne room a bit more. It'd be nice to be alone with you, without any horses watching. Want to slip behind those curtains for some privacy? Keep it professional. I'm here to work, not play hide and seek. This is my career, not a game. No reason not to work hard, play hard. But your choice, Paige. Now's the time to work hard. But let me know if you ever want to play hard. He touches his earpiece for a moment, listening. Gotta run. Gym's down the hall. Take the stairs on the left, but don't get into any trouble on your way. He exits on a mission as you head off to meet Prince Harry. Hey Paige, hop in. You enter the gym to find Prince Harry shadowboxing in the ring. He offers you a hand and helps you into the ring. Sorry about the rough hands. We hauled in some new palms at my place in Montecito. Work left me a bit scruffy. But I like it, helps clear the mind. They say gardening is great for that. That's why I started boxing too, good for my head. And let's face it, I've been known to be a bit angry. Though, I guess now I'm not the only one. I'm not sure if I should be proud of Willie for standing up for himself and having a go, or concerned. What do you think? Should we be worried about Wills? No, he's just figuring things out. I'm not worried, he's just figuring some things out. I've certainly made my share of brash moves. Some even made me stronger. Maybe Willie and I are more alike than we'd admit. The prince turns away, looking pensive. It's no secret I've been hurt by the family. I'm still upset, actually. I'm right proper pissed. We need to modernize, do things differently. Is that what your fight with Prince William was about? No, that was about something more, a secret. You said you wanted William to tell her, or you would yourself. Wow, you really were listening. But I need to give Wills a bit more time before I tell anyone else what I know. And we all have secrets, even my perfect sister-in-law, Kate. Oh. But what if everything changed because of one of those secrets? Maybe one that still hasn't been exposed. The way we do things now, we could all be hurt. Prince Harry looks at you with fiery sincerity in his eyes. Some people think I want to help, others think I've turned against my family. But what do you think I want, Paige? To save the royals? You sound like you actually want to help save your family. Maybe they'd like to hear that. I'm not sure they'd ever listen, but I'm gonna keep trying. That's great. Eventually, they'll see you mean the best. Prince Harry suddenly steps away, dropping into a charming, crooked smile. Anyway, I didn't ask you here to listen to me rant. Better to save that for Wills and Kate. And you have a job to do. I was thinking of offering a boxing lesson in the auction. Or maybe a seat in my box at the next big Veterans Games I founded. Both are really personal to me. The games are about celebrating heroes. But boxing is about keeping your head straight. So, should I choose a private boxing lesson or the big public event page? You're so proud of the games. Offer that prize. You're so proud of the athletes at the games. And anyone would like to be in your box to celebrate them as heroes. It feels very Prince Harry, sporty and philanthropic. You're right, I'll offer a seat with me at the games. Now that you've decided, let's take a photo for the royal feed. Harry proudly holds up a games medal. You open up your phone and snap a picture. That's perfect, Prince. The royal feed is gonna blow up when the followers see this. Now that we've gotten business out of the way, time to see what you're like in a fight. Prince Harry tosses you a pair of boxing gloves. He holds a pair as well. Want to step in the ring and spar with me, Paige? I'm not looking for a fight. Sorry, Prince, I'm not looking for a fight. You've had a pretty stressful day. A round might help you blow off some steam. I know I could use it. So, wanna go head to head with the prince in the royal ring? I need to keep my head in the game. I've got to keep my head in the game, Prince Harry. I'm still on a trial at work and I need to prove myself. I get it. Harry reaches out for your gloves. But it's a shame. Bet it would have been a knockout. And I don't necessarily mean the match. As he takes the gloves back from you, his hands graze yours. Who knows? Maybe you'll give me a chance another time. A prince can hope. You can almost hear his heart beating faster in his chest. Is it the workout or something more? Suddenly, the prince tosses down the gloves and rubs the back of his hair in thought. You know, you really did help me get some things off my chest today, so now it's your turn. Everyone has an opinion about Meghan and me leaving the UK and our jobs in the family. Personally, I got sick of hearing about it, but I'm actually curious what you thought. So, want to tell me your opinion on the infamous Megxit? My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed, Prince Harry. Are they? Well, now I'm dying to know what you think. Sure you won't tell me what you think about the Megxit debacle? I'd rather not say. I'd really rather not say. Okay, Paige, I understand. Though, you can be honest with me in the future. I'm big on the truth. Your phone pings. I'm torn between two auction items, Paige. Need your help ASAP at KP. It's Duchess Kate. She wants me to head to Kensington Palace. Kate's timing is awful as usual. Well, for me that is. Nobody else would dare complain. The prince suddenly looks very serious. And remember what I said, Paige. She's got her secrets too. Prince Harry turns back to the punching bag as you head for Kensington Palace, his warning ringing in your ears. You walk into the kitchen to find the Duchess and Emerson in an embrace. Damn, they updated the game to the point where Emerson does not look the same at all. Like, at all. I mean, he looks a little cuter and a little older. You quickly halt and watch from the shadows. I'm so glad you're here, Em, with everything going on. Well, it just helps to see that handsome face. You too, Lady Midnight. She breaks their hug. Wow, you haven't called me that in a long time. I know, and it feels good. Kate seems to see something in Emerson's eyes. She turns his face to hers. Just nothing, Em. Look at me. You don't need to worry. No one is gonna find out. Private nicknames? Find out? Prince Harry's words ring in your ears. Is this Duchess Kate's secret? Your phone pings with an alert and they notice you in the doorway. Paige, there you are. You got here quickly. Oh, well, you said ASAP, so don't just stand in the doorway. Come in. Someone needs to check the roofing in this palace. I keep seeing little birds flying about. Duchess Kate remains utterly composed, even saintly, but Emerson looks a bit flustered. Hey Paige, congrats on the job. I'm confused. Are you late? Yes, I should get back to the kitchen, the other kitchen. Bye Paige. Emerson rushes out. A picture of calm Duchess Kate pours you a cup of coffee and gestures for you to sit and join her. Someone needs to check the roof in this place. Doves keep flying about and trying to land on my shoulders or fingers. Price of being a princess, I guess. You might wonder exactly what she's talking about, but she gets down to business. So, I'm sure you must have questions after everything that happened today. Like what I meant earlier when I said I had good reasons for supporting you at the palace. I am curious about that. I am quite curious about that, actually. Curiosity can be a great asset or a great distraction. I'm piecing together some things, and I'll be sure to share more when I have what I need. Until then, stay focused on doing the job. That's the obvious reason you're here. If you can remain at the palace, then all will be revealed. So how did your other meetings go? Wait, let me guess. Meghan told you all about her latest ambitions, and Harry went on about the dire need to modernize. And of course, then there's my husband, contemplating a new, unpredictable side of himself. She cocks an eyebrow at you over her coffee cup, a twinkle in her eye. How'd I do? Spot on. How did you know all that? Yes, that's exactly what happened. How did you know all that? Duchess Kate smiles and sips her drink. Watch and learn, Paige. Watch and learn. The truth is, I actually understand all of their perspectives. Certainly more than Harry and Meghan give me credit for. But this is who we are now, representatives of the crown. It's who our family always will be. There's no changing that despite what Harry might say. The line of succession is set. Or should be. She raises her steely eyes to yours, suddenly very intense. And yet it still feels like change is in the air. The Queen says something about that. Kate sits up and leans in, clearly curious. She did? This is important, Paige. What did Her Majesty say exactly? Do you think this is about the Queen's announcement? Do you think this might have something to do with the special event the Queen added to the royal calendar? Crikey, you might be even quicker than I thought. Is that a yes? No one knows why the Queen added the announcement yet, though I have my suspicions. And they are? You didn't exactly tell me what the Queen shared. So maybe we'll both keep what we know close to the vest for now. But stay tuned, Paige. You lean back, wondering what the Duchess might know. The truth is change is always happening, even in the monarchy. Meghan and Harry simply want it to be faster and more obvious, but it's there. I think people need to really consider whether the change they're pushing for is really the change they'd want. You ponder that riddle as she puts down the coffee and stands. And right now what I want is to raise a lot of money for this charity auction. And I need your help as I'm torn. I love the idea of sharing a piece of fashion iconography to support the cause. Royal fashion makes news for sure. I was considering a fascinator I had made for the ascot. It's a never-been-seen slice of royal pomp and circumstance. But I also know that royal scandals sadly sell, and since this is about doing the most good, I could put in the infamous sheer slip dress I wore in a college fashion show. It's more risque, of course. You did tell me to expect the unexpected. Exactly, so should I go with the fascinator or the scandalous slip dress? Go with the slip dress, it'll create major buzz. Slip dress all the way, it's a bold choice and will generate major buzz for the auction. Duchess Kate smiles a little devilishly. You're right, I can raise money and I'll finally be rid of the thing. Win-win. Perfect, let's take a photo for the royal feed. Duchess Kate holds up the slip dress and offers a cheeky wink to the camera. She looks at your picture on your phone. Good eye in framing, Paige. Bravo. She looks back to the dress. And actually, since you helped me make my decision, why don't you tell me what you think about the ridiculous slip dress scandal from my college years? I don't think I should. Oh, I don't think I should. Are you sure? I can't remember the last time I discussed this with anyone at all. And somehow this topic never dies. Be open with me. So, last chance. Do you want to dish on the slip scandal? I should get back to my office. I should head back to the Buckingham Palace. Duchess Kate nods. I understand, but I hope you feel you can be forthcoming with me in the future. Duchess Kate stands to walk you to the door, stopping you to touch your shoulder lightly. Oh, what are you? You've got something here. You realize she's noticed a piece of lint near your shoulder. You know, Princess Margaret, the Queen's late sister, has always been intriguing to me. She caused quite a scandal by simply removing a piece of lint off her lover, Group Captain Townsend, in public. They were adored by the people, but forbidden to marry. Interestingly, that was the least of Margaret's scandals. She was very clever and cunning and had many different sides. She gently removes the lint, her hand lightly grazing your shoulder. It might send a tingle down your spine. People would be surprised, but I have a bit of a Margaret in me as well. I wonder if you'd agree. It's whispered just inches away. But that's a question for another time. Kate smiles radiantly, then smooths down her dress. Now you've had a long day. Go home and celebrate a job well done. But don't celebrate too hard. You've got your first gala tomorrow. You exit her apartment, hardly able to process the amazing day you've had. Pop, pop. It's the next morning and you're back at your best friend Lucy's modest flat in West London. She's just uncorked bottles of champagne and sparkling cider. I was so sad you were asleep last night when I got home, but you must have been exhausted. Damn, they even changed our best friend. Her hair don't look the same at all, like... It was a pretty crazy day. She pours you a mimosa and herself some cider and you both raise your glasses. How yeah it was to the newest employee at Buckingham Palace. You clink and drink. Oh my god, Scott is gonna be so jealous. Who cares about an engagement ring when you grab the brass ring? Or, since it's the Windsors, it's sapphire, ruby, and diamond encrusted sovereign's ring. I've already posted the good news, of course. I can't wait for Scott to read it and weep. Lucy? Just being honest. God, Paige, you are so lucky. You have the dream job, the one a million girls wanted, and boys too. All I have is a wife and a baby on the way. Lucy's wife, Gina, shouts from the other room. I heard that! You know what I meant, Gina. Go back to your online video games, love, and let us celebrate royal life. Alright, time to live vicariously. Tell me everything. Starting with your hot new co-workers, I'm sure you already turned some heads your way yesterday. I did meet 2 new co-workers who gave me a lot of attention. A bodyguard named Rory and then Royal Chef Emerson, who you kinda met. Your summer of love is in full swing, Paige. Okay, I'm very excited about the possibilities for a workplace romance, but I had a thought. What if you could get together with a royal, proper wills for bad boy Harry, or better off? I played Mary Snog Shag, Toss Out of the Kingdom, in my head all day yesterday. That's what you did all day? I was worried about you, so I needed distractions. Anyways, I've thought a lot about this. I'd marry Kate, Snog Harry, Shag Meghan. And though I hate to do it because I respect his future majesty, toss out wills. But marry Kate for sure. Gina yells from the other room. Seriously? I'm right here, love. It's a game, Gina, just like the one you're playing with your rando friends on the internet, except better. You really have thought a lot about this. Of course I have, and now it's your turn to romp with a royal, so think fast. Which royal would you marry, Paige? I'd marry Harry. I've always had like a little crush on Harry. I'd marry Prince Harry. I can't wait for our double dates. Okay, now that we've got that sorted, who would you want to snog? I'd snog Meghan. I'd snog Duchess Meghan. I bet it'd be like something out of a sweeping romantic movie, or at least a basic cable show. And then there were 2. Who'd you shag, Paige? Kate. I'd shag Kate. She is very athletic. Talk about a game, set, and match. And that leaves Will to be tossed out. Sorry, Will, if it's any consolation, you'll be king someday. Now, if I had a chance to romance one for real, then I'd go for the one I'd marry. AKA my personal queen, Kate. So, it sounds like if one of the royals was like actually into you, you'd want it to be Harry, right? Yes, wouldn't we be perfect together? Absolutely. Wouldn't Prince Harry and I be amazing together? You're a perfect match. I love imagining all these hypothetical scenarios. Sadly, I don't think a real royal would actually entertain any foolery in the palace. Well, wait, I know that look. There's something you're not telling me. Lucy leans back and surveys your expression. After a moment, her jaw drops. It can't be true, or could it? Don't tell me who. I just need to know if it's possible. Did a royal flirt with you? I def felt the vibe. Honestly, I defo got a vibe. There was sort of a crackling energy when we were together. Lucy lets out an excited scream. I wish you could bottle it up and let me have some. Now that I think about it though, it makes perfect sense. Really? Yes, they don't meet new people they can let inside so often, but you're in a circle now, Paige. Who knows what could happen, so enjoy the ride. And P.S., Harry is actually one of my all-time faves. And speaking of favorite royals, let me see the picture of the carving. You show Lucy the photo of the carving. There was a second message on the back that says, Sweet William. 2 messages? Incredible. This is a bigger find than King Tut's tomb. You're practically an archaeologist, Paige. Lucy examines the photo. The front says HRH. I'm guessing it's about how Charles took Diana's right to be called Her Royal Highness away. Will reportedly said he'd give it back to her once he was king, and I bet Sweet William refers to him. Although maybe it's another clue, you better keep your eyes peeled, Paige. Lucy sighs happily and leans back on the sofa, lost in thought. You're living a dream, Paige. You've met the Fab Four. Gosh, you could possibly even meet the Queen. Actually, I already did. Lucy screams and jolts up. What? Tell me everything she said. She says she's been thinking about transitions and belonging and about her grandchildren. She also said much can be learned by how we are seen, and that can be the key to where we fit in. Paige, this is incredible. The Queen clearly gave you a mission. Allow me to translate as I speak fluent Windsor. She wants you to observe and get to know the young royals. Then help her find a place for each of them. Lucy shakes her head in disbelief. You have a huge task in front of you, Paige. Not only are you chasing down romance and royal mysteries, but you need to help Her Majesty with a clearly important task. The monarchy is in your hands. I can hardly wait to see what happens next. Your phone pings, you both scream, surprised. I hope you don't plan on wearing business attire to the gala. So if you want a killer dress, I suggest you get to the palace now. Lucy, I have to go. It's about time. You step into the royal closet where Mallory is waiting, tapping his expensive shoes. What do you mean? I just finished breakfast. Which means you're already late. You should have been here hours ago, Paige. This is your first gala. You can't just pick something up off the floor and throw it on. You'll be mixing and mingling in a ballroom, not tossing back pints in a car park before a football match. These galas go on for ages, so you want to wear something smashing since you'll be wearing it for quite a while. I set aside 2 potential looks for you. One's oh so classic and very royal, like all the legends who've come before you. And the other is a bit bolder and, dare I say, sexy. Think new and hot at the Met Ball. So Cinderella, which look do you want to try? I want to look classically royal tonight. I want to wear something classic and royal. An excellent choice. Go ahead, try it on. I don't know, this kind of looks ugly. Paige, that is absolutely stunning on you, but of course it is. I picked it out. So, is this your dream look for the gala? No, I want to wear something else. In that case, let's keep looking for something else. So, Cinderella, which look do you want to try? Let's try the bold and sexy. I want to look sexy as fuck tonight. Looking to cause a stir? I love it. Go ahead, try it on. This one's a little bit better. Not many people could pull that look off, Paige. But I thought you could, and as usual, I was right. Is this the perfect outfit, Paige? Damn, these are mad gems. I want to wear something else. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, this purple one is really pretty. I like this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. You arrive at the gala and walk into the grand ballroom of Buckingham Palace. It's like nothing you've ever seen. The fashion, the glamour, everyone who's anyone is there. You've barely had time to take in the moment when you hear, I've been looking for you everywhere. Prince Harry. I haven't been able to stop thinking about our conversation yesterday. But there's one thing I held back. I need to tell you something, Paige. Something that could change everything. What's Harry's urgent secret? And what will happen at your first royal ball? Find out in episode 5 of Love Royale. Alright, so that was episode 4 of Love Royale. These episodes are real lengthy. A whole lot of talking. Like, I don't know what's going on. But let me make this quick because my camera is overheating and I don't want it to die on me. So, yeah, we finished up getting the photos for the auction and whatnot. Kind of felt a little flirty vibe from Prince Harry. And then also caught Princess Kate looking like some secret was going on between her and Emerson, like some vibe there. He calling her Lady of Midnight. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of weird stuff going on. Finished talking to the queen and all that. Then talked to my best friend. And then we got dressed for the gala. We're at the gala, and now Harry got this secret to tell us, you know? So very interested to find out what's gonna happen in the next episode, especially with the gala. These dresses are mad money. Well, mad gems. It's crazy. Yeah, so that was a Love Royale Season 1, Episode 4. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Later.